How do you enter the backrooms? This is one of the most frequently asked questions on this channel, so I finally decided to make a video explaining how to. Hopefully this answers all your questions. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. So there are several different hypothesized ways of entering the backrooms. The main one that I'll cover in this video is from the Backrooms wiki. But first, I'm going to mention some of the ones from the fandom because I think they're pretty cool, but I'm also skipping some of the ones they talk about because they're dumb. But the majority opinion on entering the backrooms is that the backrooms feeds off of negative feelings or really strong negative thoughts specifically, and even more specifically the thoughts of fear. That's why it's almost impossible to enter them on purpose. Like, you're not just gonna be walking around and think, hey, today sounds like a great day to head to the backrooms, and then be sent there. You'll have to be in a very strange headspace and in a very precise circumstance to be sent there. Or my theory could hold true that the Backrooms is a doomsday initiative that all the world powers know about, and they've been sending random people there for the past 100 years and no one has noticed, but that's for a different video. The first method that I'm going to mention from the fandom is going into mall restrooms with buzzing lights. So pretty much this theory posits that if you enter a restroom in a mall and the lights are buzzing in there, this increases your chances of being sent to the backrooms when you're inside. Specifically, you have to stay there for 10 minutes and then close your eyes. And when you open them, you'll be on level 0. Another method they say is rarer than that one, but you have to go through an out-of-place metal door. So pretty much these doors supposedly appear to you randomly in a random building. You'll notice them and you'll consciously know that they're out of place. So if you go through that random door, you'll end up in the backrooms. The fandom also posits a really interesting theory that you're most likely to be sent to the backrooms if you're in a space that looks like the backrooms in reality, almost like if there's some sort of connection between them. So if you're in a room with yellow walls and buzzing lights, you're more likely to be sent to the backrooms than if you're not in a room like that. Or if you enter an empty warehouse with puddles on the floor, which is what level 1 looks like, you'll be more likely to be sent to the backrooms. I actually like this theory a lot because it kind of posits this ethereal connection between real life and the backrooms, kind of like it might be a different reality that we can't see until we're sent there. So if you find a building that has yellow walls and buzzing lights and wet carpet and you lay down in it and like you fall asleep, you might wake up in the backrooms. There's also a chance that you'll no-clip through a wall, and this is a really popular one that sometimes people say you can find these walls in real life that don't look like they're supposed to be there. They kind of look not textured good enough to be real life, and these are typically colored walls, so if they're like bright blue, bright red, or yellow especially, and you do this just by yeeting yourself at the wall, there's a rare chance you can just go through it and end up in the backrooms. Or if you jump off like a couch or a piece of furniture hard enough and you fall to the floor, you might just go right through the floor and end up in the backrooms. But these two methods are pretty rare, but supposedly they can scientifically happen, so I don't know. The last theory I'll mention from the fandom is that a lot of people believe that if you stand on a manhole cover, you know those covers to the sewer systems, some people believe that if you stand on those for a long enough time, you'll be instantly just dropped into the backrooms, which is creepy. Yeah, so those are some of the proposed entrances from the fandom wiki. Now I'll get into an entrance from the wiki. The wiki.'s proposed entrance is different than the other ones I just mentioned because it's found on an enigmatic sublevel that has weird ties to our reality. It's called the Forgotten Forest, and it's currently the most well-known way to actually enter the backrooms from the front rooms, which is reality. It's actually a pretty recent discovery that was made by two people of interest, Sarois Morgana and Amelia Vane, and they describe it as the most available gateway between reality and the backrooms. Now I'm going to read this excerpt from the article because I can't really paraphrase it without making any sense, so I'm just going to have to read it to you. The information known as of now is that the Forgotten Forest is meant to embody a choice between one way or the other. It serves as a challenge of sorts, but it doesn't have to be difficult. When you encounter the Forgotten Forest in the front rooms, you're presented with the choice: stay where you are or move ahead into the new world, though this transition is unknown to any in this situation. Now, as far as the physical properties go, there are several ones to note. The Forgotten Forest is only accessible from a forest in the real world, and is mainly found when you go extremely deep into that forest and stay there for a long amount of time. But even just by entering a forest, you increase your chance of being sent to the backrooms. When you wander too deep into a forest in our reality, there's a small chance that you'll wander into the Forgotten Forest, which is also a level in the backrooms, but is also in reality at the same time. You'll be aware of the change because you'll notice a shift in how the trees look and how the atmosphere feels, specifically how the trees are bending and warping instead of being straight up and down like normal trees. After you wander around this Forgotten Forest space for an unknown amount of time, an exit portal will open in front of you. This portal is confirmed to exist in reality. When the portal opens, you can either walk in it or you can stay where you are. If you walk in it, you'll be sent to the backrooms, and if you don't, you'll be sent back to the middle of the woods. But you'll no longer be alone. That's cryptic. If you don't walk in the portal, the forest will reveal a book, You can approach this book and you can open it, and if you do open it and read the book, and if you connect to it, you'll then pass out and be sent to the Backrooms, and specifically level 18 of the Backrooms. Nice. So to summarize that huge monstrosity of an explanation, pretty much if you wander too deep into the woods in real life, then you'll walk into this forgotten forest place. And it's kind of an in-between state where you're still in reality, but you could go to the Backrooms if you walk through that portal, or if you open the book. Then after a little walking in this forgotten forest area, the portal opens and you can choose to walk in it or not. If you do, you'll be sent to the Backrooms, and if you don't, that book will appear, and you can still be sent there, but you can choose to just shut it and walk away. So yeah, that was my extremely oversimplified explanation from the Backrooms Wikidot on how to enter the Backrooms. The forum where the Forgotten Forest is listed, it goes really deep into some things, but I just wanted to hit the main cliff notes so you could get a basic knowledge of what it is and how you enter it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If I missed a way of entering that you like, let me know down in the comments below. Hopefully this answered most of your questions, and I also hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support, and I'll see you later.